Hello everyone, I'm Woman International Master Knarik and I'm using the chesswithknarik.com website to record this video. In this video we're going to see another pawn race position and we will see which side is going to be able to promote first, and if they promote first, is it going to be enough for us to win? Let's see. Here, let's compare the position first. Both sides have two pawns. White has two passed pawns, one of them on the H file and the other one on the D file. On the other hand, black has two pawns, but they're doubled on the B file. Now, if we also compare the kings, the black king is close to our pawns, while the white king is far from the black pawns. Now, let's see. If we just think about this position, I can clearly see that when I'm promoting this pawn, that promotion is going to be with a check. So that's something I can keep in mind that I can use in my game. Another thing that I can notice, that if I check the square of the passed pawn of the B5 or B4 pawn, my white king is out of that square by far. It means that I can really not try to do anything with my king to try to get close to the black pawns and try to, maybe by gaining time, try to get close and try to capture that pawn, because I'm too far. My king is too far from that pawn. So it's like our king is not really participating in this endgame. Another thing I noticed, that if I push this pawn, is not going to be so useful for different reasons. One reason is, for example, if black just ignores what we're doing and pushes their own pawn, and then we promote first, but then black is promoting next, but with a check. So which means that that's one reason why if we just push this pawn and promote to a queen, it's true we're promoting first, but black is promoting right on the next turn with a check, which means that, okay, here of course white is not gonna win at all, because okay, the least that black can have is just keep on checking in this position. So going back, let's see, let's go back to our position. Yes, so going back to our position here, pushing the H pawn is not going to be good. Another reason for pushing the H pawn not being good is that if I push it, black is simply capturing it here, and there's no much improvement in my position after giving up that pawn. Why did I give up that pawn? What's left for me is the D pawn, and if I push it now, and again, it's going to be almost the same thing. I'm promoting, black's promoting with a check, and now here black even has an extra pawn in this end game. So definitely white is not winning if we push the H pawn. So, but what if we try to use the fact that when we're promoting on the D file, the promotion is going to be with a check. So why not use the D pawn? Why not push the D pawn? So let's push the D pawn to D6. Now, if white just doesn't do much about this and pushes their pawn as well, thinking that, okay, we need 3 moves to promote, they need 3 moves to promote. Let's say black pushed 2, we push again, and now we have promoted with a check, which means that here black must move away the king, for example here, capture our pawn. But this is going to be easy for us to win, because we can just stop the black pawn from promoting. We have a queen after all, and we can simply do a check, for example, and then just capture their pawn, or just any other way. With a queen, it would be very easy to stop these black pawns from promoting. So going back to the initial position, if we push, black should make a difference, a change in the position. Pushing the pawn only on the B4 pawn is not enough. So probably black should try to use their king to capture our pawn. So if we check the square of our passed pawn, it's here. The square of a passed pawn is when we draw a diagonal in the direction of the promotion square, right? And then we complete a square. If the black king is able to get in that square, it means that black king is going to be able to stop our pawn from promoting. So here definitely black's move should be king to f6. Otherwise, let's say king to f5 would be not entering that square, and black won't be able to stop our pawn from promoting. The black king is going to stay behind, and we will be able to promote and win. Going back, So here, of course, king f6 is the only move. Now, what to do with white? If I push this pawn, the black king is gonna come close again, trying to stop us. Otherwise, we were just gonna promote on the next turn with a check. So here, what to play with white? We can here try to give up our pawn by promoting with a check. Black is gonna capture it. What does this do? This puts black on a square, the black king on a square, that if now I push my h pawn and I promote, my promotion is now surely gonna be with a check. And so let's try that. Let's say if I push here and black pushes the pawn, if I push and black pushes the pawn, now my promotion is going to be with a check because I was able to drive the black king, attract the black king to the d8 square, where if I promote, it's going to be with a check. Now that was one way to win this game. Now it's a check, of course, and then we're winning the pawn and we are winning this game. So what did we look at? We looked at just pushing this pawn, the black king trying to stop it, and we sacrificed that pawn in order to promote our other pawn and win the game. Now going back, of course there are other ways as well for white to win here. There are different ways. Here, for example, I can also push the h pawn. That's another way to win, because here again, if black just pushes the b pawn, I'm pushing my h pawn, and now if we push the pawn to h8 and promote, that's going to be with a check again, and we will be able to capture the b2 pawn. That's another way to win. And what if, let's go back, what if here we push the pawn, instead of black pushing their pawn, what if they try to stop us? But then black lost time with this move, when we can just push a pawn, and here, okay, even though our promotion is not going to be with a check, but we promoted two moves before black did, and definitely this is going to be again easy for white to stop black from promoting and just win this game. Let's go back. Is there any other thing that we can try here? Let's say if we push this pawn and black played here, and if we push this pawn, I do not see any other way that black can defend. Moving away the king again is just losing time if the king moves in another direction, because again we are going to just push the pawn and promote way before black does, and even stop black from going any further. In this case, it's going to be much better.